Okay, welcome everyone to the real road to Greaterplayer. I kind of screwed up, as you can see. Don't look if there's spoilers. Don't look. Mute the video. But yeah, I didn't really think it through too well yesterday, and we got pretty much wrecked because of that. So that's not good, and my win rate dropped, and I'm really sad about that. So let's go and do something I'm more used to, shall we? So Demonspawn is still on the plate as the contender of choice for next class, next race, whatever. Demonspawn, Draconian, Kobold, Halfling, those are like all the vanilla-ish races. Deep Dwarf and Ogre are going to be delayed until we see if they can be, unfucked by the devs. But we don't really know yet, so we're gonna hold on to those. I don't exactly want to play Ogre, like I said. Ghoul's also a decent choice. Vampire's okay, but it's gonna be a lot harder now that we use it for Enchanter. In a min-max series, I probably would have kept Vampire or something with Enchanter rather than Spriggan. Spriggan is a lot stronger than Vampire well, pretty much generally. So you're gonna have a lot less trouble with Spriggan on a different, slightly worse class. So anyway, we're gonna play Demonspawn, but I think this time around we're gonna go play like a Necromancer or some kind of like other build. But for sure though, we're still going to go melee, most likely. It seems that a lot of you guys have had preference, pretty strong preference in fact, for melee rather than mage. A lot of you have expressed the fact that the melee stuff's really easy. Once you get to the mage stuff, it gets kind of impossible or like really hard. So I just need to make sure that my levels are okay. Like I said, I'm still not confident with using this mic, and it's really hard to tell if I'm actually, doing it correctly. So I think that so we have done fighter, gladiator, monk, and hunter. So we can do assassin, artificer, or wanderer, or we can do one of these other ones. Hmm. I was thinking of doing an abyssal knight, but maybe we'll do that a little bit later because it's a bit more fun to do, and we can always put it with a different one. Um, I think I'll do a necromancer, but uh, hmm. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think about like what kind of strategy I want to go through with this because if I play Necromancer, I'm guaranteed. Well, in accordance to like the role-playing theme, I gotta try to like play as an actual Necromancer, which just seems like too much of a pain in the ass right now. Like I said, I just got back like 2 days ago, and I don't really feel like playing something really hard. I just want to come back and play something pretty casual, you know. I think we will play an Abyssal Knight, but I kind of want to play it. This is the tough part. So Necromancer, you can go Kiku, you can do all that cool stuff, but I don't really want to right now. Um, I'd rather just play like a bit like. Ooh, this is tough, guys. This is pretty tough. Because I don't want to like force people to play Abyssal Knight when I don't have to. It's pretty difficult. Uh, no, it's not difficult, but it just requires a bit more thought process than everything else. And Necromancer's fiddly because it's a mage. I don't want to have to go through all that mage stuff again. Alright, fine, we'll play Abyssal Knight just because it seems like less of a pain in the ass. We're gonna go Maces because that's pretty good. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I like Maces, so it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Maces. So Abyssal Knights start off in the Abyss. You can generally like kind of steal something and then leave, but in this case I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to die to a flying skull randomly. Uh, so Lagonu has a couple of abilities. You can leave the Abyss at will, at the cost of piety. Then you can later like distortion blink yourself at the cost of pain. It also has a chance of blinking everyone else around you. You can banish people, which is just like regular banishment. Um, you can use corruption, which turns a little bit of the dungeon into the abyss, which is really strong. I'll show you how to use that later. And you can also enter the abyss at later levels, um, which is kind of useful. But one of the useful things about her is you can also brand a weapon with distortion, but it's kind of a double-edged sword. I don't really like distortion branding on Abyssal Knights. I find it to be mostly unnecessary. It is mitigated somewhat by the fact that you can actually avoid the distortion on wields because Laguna does not she absorbs the like miscast effect basically. It's pretty useful. So here I'm just starting off with a +1 mace. It's pretty straightforward vanilla start. I will soon be leveling invocations though. Demonspawn is really good for this specific type because they have a +3 to invoke. And it looks like we have some antennae and slightly less encumbered. Like I said, I don't really pay too much attention about the Demonspawn mutations. I think a big mistake in the beginning is, oh my god. Remember that one time that Jessica actually did damage to you? Holy shit. Please stop. She's wearing a Dagger of Draining too. Ah, crap. I'm invigorated. Okay, okay, let's try to read something here. Crap. We're actually gonna die to her because she does so much. What? Did they buff her? What? Did you see that? Holy shit. Okay. I mean, I guess. Like, am I being RNG'd right now? Like, or is Trunk just really hot now? Did they change it? Like, holy shit. That was actually ridiculous. And I'm very sad as a result. I apologize for the noise outside. Like I said, nothing changed. I haven't moved anywhere. I came back and people still don't give a fuck, so that's good. Got +2 AC. Like, this is not a hard race. I must be, like, rusty or something. Because this is actually not a combo that I would consider to be anywhere near difficult. Like, we definitely got, like, just clusterfucked right there. I don't know. Maybe I need to play something a bit easier to return myself to the crawl. Because I haven't played for, like, 2 and a bit weeks anyway, so I don't know. Anyway. God damn it. I'm so pissed. Like, I was doing so well. My win rate was like 70 something percent before this. And then I came back. It wasn't even like a hard combo that I made myself do. It just, what the hell, man? Come on, man. You can't be like that, dude. Pick up some stones then, whatever. I like to pick up stones because sometimes you can throw them at stuff. It's rarely like actually good, but sometimes it can do stuff that's decent, I guess. So, apparently, like, you guys can't hear me typing anymore, which is pretty interesting. I think before you could. Hopefully you can't hear the sound either, because, like, that new mic, so, I don't know. If you can hear it, that's nice, because now you can share in my frustration, but it's all good, man. Alright, just tabbing through D2. Like, none of this should be really hard. It's frustrating that it was hard at all. Plate armor is pretty good. 710 goes to 12.3, which is 15. Which is not as good as 710, but I still feel like the armor from plate armor would be better than a ring mail. So I don't know, maybe it's still worthwhile. But I think our strength might be too low at this point. It's not a big deal, but you know, might as well just do what I can. Ow. So it looks like we got Guardian Spirit, which is kind of useful for this character, because we're not really using melee, so it's just free health. But at the same time, if I do run out while I'm trying to cast like Banishment or something, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. I'm actually going to start training Banishment right now. You might be like, oh, isn't that pretty early? Yes, it is pretty early, actually. The reason why is because Banishment is pretty damn good. Handles most enemies very solidly. And once you pretend it's like heroism, did we just get backspawned by a jackal? How does it even go up? What? Before we even get like you can if like I used to hate Abyssal Knight because I was like, oh, it's so shit. You always run out of piety. But once I started treating the Abyss like heroism, the ability became so much better in my eyes. Like it actually functions properly. Oh god, yeah, that was kind of scary. This is still kind of scary. Potion of haste, potion of mutation, I guess. I need to heal wounds right now, or teleport. That's fine. Okay, just heal up. That was kind of weird. I need to get that. I saw there was a glowing mace somewhere. I kind of want to get that. I don't know. I think someone was holding it, but I don't know if I killed them yet. Alright, so we're hoping to get to 3 pips of piety soon, because that's going to mean that we basically get just pretty overpowered in like 10 seconds. It's kind of why I'm like preemptively... Oh shit, that was bad. I'm actually going to blink here with distortion blink, and then I'm going to random effects this ogre. Okay, that was really bad. I need to teleport right now. Okay, so Pikel has a branded whip, which is potentially very useful for us. We're going to go ahead and wait till we get distortion though. We might have to distort him if things get really bad. For now, this flail is going to be a definite upgrade over the mace. I really hope I know what that is. What is this? Whip of freezing, okay. So you use the one of random effects. At this stage in the game, if you're using it at range, it's actually very powerful. You just have to know when to use it. Alright, cool. Whip of freezing is on us. It's going to be a slight damage boost over the flail, I think. Not too much of a damage boost, but enough that it's worthwhile for me to switch to it. Okay. So that is a mace of protection. That's also not a bad weapon. If it's +2 or something, I'll probably pick it up. +0. So this is the 8 thing. This is a 6 thing. Guess I'll use this. I mean, having 15 AC is nothing to sneeze at this early in the game. I don't think protection is very good though. Them buffing it didn't really make a difference. Like, it actually just makes it worse or less useful in a lot of scenarios. Makes it Holy Wrath. Okay. So we're at 3 pips now. We can get banished, but it's still on kind of high fail rate. We just have to wait for it pretty much. But once we get it, it'll be pretty good. Because Abyssing is MR based, and a lot of things have low MR this early in the game. And even later on in the game, you can still Abyss a surprising number of enemies that are like really annoying. Like, it's just pretend it's like a hex that instantly kills an enemy, and then you're like, oh, that's pretty good. I mean, it costs piety, but like, whatever. If you're doing it, like, not on every enemy, you're gonna have enough piety for sure. So don't you worry about that. Let's just go ahead and ID some stuff. That was a Potion of Berserk Rage. That was kind of scary. Okay, with 15 AC, I wonder if the ogre is actually gonna dent us. Okay, he does. I'm gonna make sure that we're at full health before trying to fight him again. Okay, this is pretty bad. I can't actually run away. Did we lose this? What did we lose? Horns on your head. What? I had horns on my head? Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like we ended up getting Icy Blue Scales and Immune to Rotting. Immune to Rotting is potentially pretty good because I think it can lead to... Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Alright, just Abyss him. Bam, look at that. Instantly healed him. One hit. Pretty overpowered. But I'm like 90% sure that the Rotting thing could eventually turn into instant miasma around me. Or miasma when I get damaged or something crazy like that, and it's pretty good. So I'm hoping that that's what I actually get. But it might not be the case. So this is another enemy that's just... Oh shit, okay, we need to Abyss him right now. Yeah, he was hasted due to the random effects one. Like, the random effects one isn't terrible early game, because it can have a chance of doing something ridiculous, like Bolt of Draining or something good. But it doesn't mean it's, like, good. It just means that it's a potential tool that you can use. I mean, yes, you could potentially die to something that hates itself and kills you, but in this scenario, I actually have like just enough resources for me to feel kind of comfortable with dealing with it. So, you know, it's not bad. 14-4 is 18. This is 18 as well, so this plate armor is better. I prefer to have plate armors. Oh, I prefer to have plate armor over ring mail, just because plate armor is so heavy compared to ring mail. I prefer heavier armors. Guaranteed damage reduction doesn't sound like it's a thing, but it kind of is a thing, and therefore it's probably worth it for me to try it. Okay, we need to blink and Abyss. Yeah, that was a real pain in the ass. Like, my one random effect screwed me over there, but like I said, once I have the super cool, like, just, oh, you can just Abyss stuff if things get really rough, I'm not too scared about everything else. Curse 0 scale mail, 12-9 is 21. I think that's the same as the +1 plate armor, so I'll just keep it on for now. If I get a second thing cursed on, I'll just remember to switch it, hopefully. Morningstar is a really good pickup. I think it's actually better than the Mace of Protection. The Flail is actually better as well. Possibly the Mace, the Whip of Freezing might be the better weapon still. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. But it seems like this thing is doing more damage anyway, so I'll just use that. God, it feels so bad to like return and not know what the hell's going on. Okay, so there's a bunch of things here. This ring is definitely really good. If +3 evasion is also good. Protection from magic is good. Gourmand MR is pretty decent, but I don't think it's worth buying for 400 gold. We're actually only about 10 gold or 40 gold off of that ring, so we'll just wait. Otherwise, I would have already bought the Ring of Evasion. I think the Ring of Evasion is pretty good, actually, but probably not as good as the RF Poise. I mean, yes, the Poise. Sorry, the RF isn't going to come out. Oh god, damn it, man. Okay, that was not as scary as I thought it would be. I was like, I switched to my unarmed weapon for some reason because there was nothing on B. I don't know why I said for some reason. I knew what the reason was. Yeah. Get more strength, just why not? It doesn't really matter what kind of stuff I use, so I'm not too fussed about stat distribution here. I'm switching over to the Morningstar to smack those whites because it's, I don't know, it's not R, it's R cold, undead are R cold by nature, so my weapon freezing will be less effective here. Alright, so did we get, nope, not 450 yet. 435, okay. Not quite yet. Doesn't tell me what the power is for Banish yet, but it's at 10%, so you're assuming that it's going to be pretty good soon. Like, oh god, that was a halberd. 4 ants, pretty bad. Let's back off into this corridor here. Oops, god damn it. Alright. Just heal up, no worries. I'm gonna actually pull away from this white, try to focus that down. I don't want to get randomly drained. It's getting really annoying, this draining, so I'm just gonna go ahead and beat it up while I have the chance. Scroll of Enchant Weapon. I guess I'll put them both in the Freezing Whip. That'll make it unquestionably better, I guess, than the Mesa Protection, because I was kind of getting like a little bit worried about that. Oh god, for God's sake, man! Like this is just so stupid. Let's just X out this whole area. There we go. So now my character won't. Ooh, that's a Spirit Distortion. I don't want to waste Piety on being Abyssed, and I'd rather just get the experience. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Abyss that guy before he can Abyss me. It's a pretty smart strategy. I mean, maybe I lose out on the shield, but I wasn't really paying attention to him, so whatever. Two-headed ogre this early in the game is really out of depth, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to Abyss him. There we go, nice and easy. As you can see, the Piety does drop. Oh, it hovers around 3 for a fairly long time. It's just spamming the crap out of Abyss. But don't fear, Laguna's abilities are kind of invo heavy anyway, so like really doesn't matter. Alright, that's good. We can drop this ring of teleportation, we can put back the plate. Actually, this is 21. Oh, no, this is 21, 21. Okay, that's fine. Once I get the +3 ring of evasion, I'll be slightly better off, I think. God, what a good enemy to fight. I love fighting hungry ghosts. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, like when I came back, they became super common. I've been fighting like 3 every single time, minimum. And there was that one game that I played like at the very end, where like it was like so much, just way too much. All right, this is an R poise ring. It's actually not as good as it sounds right now. It's just kind of decent, I think. I would honestly say that like I would prefer the evasion ring, but I know that layer is coming up really soon, so buying the R poise is probably a bit better. Oh god, what is this lag? Oh, I didn't even mention. There almost wasn't a video today. I screwed up a bit. Or, well, I didn't screw up, kind of. But, yeah, my computer was, like, messed up a bit, so, you know, I was thinking of actually doing a full reinstall, but then managed to fix it in time, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Don't have to do it then. Oh, this is fun. How long are we recording? 20 minutes. I don't actually know what causes this, lag, considering I haven't really had any connectivity issues on any other platform, like even my phone and stuff. So I think it might be the server. I don't know. Check us, fix that shit, please. If you're still alive. I haven't heard from him in months. I think he might have been, nixed. Nothing here. There's a ruined whip, but I don't think it's gonna be that much better than my regular whip. Unless it's electrocution. But then, like, given that I already know that evasion, how do we put this on the thing? Damn it, man. I can't put it on the, god damn it. Can't put it on my shopping list. Alright, fine. 210 gold then. Ugh. What a pain in the ass. Kill these guys real quick. So this is like, I guess, gonna have to be the real. Son of a bitch. This is gonna be annoying. I can't really. Oh, there we go. Good. I was gonna say, I can't banish him because if I banish him, he might take my shit. That's gonna be really annoying. A Novice Troll Conjurer, max HP 96, can hit for up to 19 damage and has Magic Dart and Dazzling Spray. Holy shit. Let's might this and hit him with the Morningstar. Okay. Okay. Good. Perfect. So the thing about the Troll Ghost there is that it's going to do a lot of damage just because it's a troll, I'm pretty sure. Looks really weird though. I don't know exactly what that was, what that character was doing. Obviously I'm not going to be bothered to go through them all, but it's interesting, I guess, to see what they were doing. Like, they were wielding a weapon, which is not what you want to do as a troll, but they were also not really having any. Ooh, scroll requirement. On this character, probably weapon requirement. Possibly armor requirement later, but weapon for now. Ooh, there we go. That's a really good weapon. Holy crap. And you might be like, oh, but Demise, it's only +3 crush. For this stage in the game, it's really good, and not only that, this is easily a weapon that can take you through the lot. It's a really good weapon. It doesn't tell me what my swing speed is. 1.0, that's good enough. I know that min delay for this kind of weapon is, like 16, right? I'm rusty, guys. Don't hate. 16, yeah, 16. So yeah, it's pretty much like, it's not quite there at min delay yet, but it doesn't matter. It's a great weapon, so I'm not gonna give a crap at all. Like, look at that. It's just shredding through everything. It does not give a crap at all. A Whip of Venom is actually kind of decent, but I think at this point I don't need it anymore. I needed it when I was weaker in melee than a lot of the enemies, but now that I have this weapon, I don't really need it because I'm doing so much. Look at that. It's ridiculous. That's just too much, man. This is like actually stupid how strong this weapon is. See, the last time I acquired for a weapon, I got a frickin' Morningstar, and that pissed me off. This time I actually got something decent. Moogle Knight. Formicid Novice Warper Elivalon. So this is only 60 HP. It should be pretty easy. Look at that. Character's busted as shit now. What happened, guys? Look at that. He just tabbed straight through an alarm. Like, that's pretty insane. Oh, I thought that was Armor of the Dragon King for some reason. I was like, ooh. That would have ended the game right there and then. I really don't know why we're getting all these meme ones. Where's our actually good ones, please? Like, I think the paralysis is okay though. Don't need books at all. Not gonna be using magic. So now that we're like stabilized, we can actually kind of start racking up that piety because we're not gonna be abusing Banish as much. However, I still think that it's relevant for us to use it on Hydras and other such enemies. So yeah, just keep that in mind that you should never feel unsafe spamming Abyss. You should always be like, I'll just Abyss that enemy. Don't think like, oh, I need to save the resource, because it doesn't matter really. Just make sure that you have enough piety to Abyss and you'll be fine. So, pro tips for Demise, from Demise. I think it actually might be relevant to pick up the Buckler as well, just for funsies. 11.6, 11.1. I think at this point we're going to turn the invocations off. I know that Corrupt and Enter the Abyss can go a little lower and get stronger, but I'd rather just train like armor right now. And possibly also shields. Because shields is only, I only need 4 skill to get this shield completely like unencumbering for me. So that's pretty useful. Okay, we almost got wrecked by that very ugly thing. That was kind of scary. I would have blinked away and then abyssed if I was any lower, I think. I think I was just on the cusp of like barely not giving a shit. So I don't know. Alright, cool. Kill these things. Book of Enchantments, no thanks. I'm actually going to turn books off auto pickup. Where are they? Unknown books, auto pickup. Nope. No more of that shit, please. And I don't want Disintegration ones to be picked up, but whatever. I'll probably have to fix my inner file. Disintegration ones don't seem like they're going to be useful after the first one. They have no real, like in general, ones in like nowadays, other than digging, pretty much have no longevity. Like there is no feasible like strategy in which you can abuse wands, like as anything but like a stupid side tool. It's kind of sad. Like whatever. Jade Encrusted Ringmail, minus cast Emma in +4. That's pretty bad. It is actually technically better than our weapon if you think about just purely added stats, because 25 to 26. But at the end of the day, it's just Ringmail and it's not that good. So there you go. Oh, this guy wants to put up a fight. I can actually go ahead and abyss him. I don't feel safe there. But it looks like this is some kind of vault. That's why I was like, oh. Hey, a lot of gold. Nice. I can go pick up that evasion ring now. Weird that I've gotten like good shots in really early floors like a bunch of times now. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. I'm gonna pick up the evasion ring, just mostly because it's a good ring. And pretty much everything. I don't really need the gold right now. Magical power can go down. I know it sucks, technically, because the Guardian Spirit, but it's like whatever, right? Just pretend Guardian Spirit's not there and you'll mostly be okay. Just relax. No need to worry about it. Some stuff over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that real quick. Head over to Lair. How much of dungeon? Oh, we did 10 floors. Okay, that's good enough. There's no... Ooh, regen. That's pretty good. I'm gonna actually just abyss this Hydra. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna punch it to death. Alright, well, if it's an 8-headed Hydra, I'll try to abyss it, I think. I mean, even if it takes 1 or 2 tries, it's sometimes worth it. Depends on the situation, I guess. Okay, we got petrified. Get into a corridor so that when I'm stoned, nothing can hit me. Pretty standard strats. Scroll, magic mapping, that's pretty good, I guess, to have it known to us. I stand right here. The Yak's too dumb to move over to the left side and attack from that side, so I get off scot-free. I mean, if they had enough time, I think they might actually go that side, but... Ooh, +10 Arlec Arpoise. Holy shit, that's good armor. Alright, well, there you go. A Wand of Clouds. So this probably works like a cloud wand. A cloud rod. Yes, roaring flames, freezing vapors, and poisonous gas. And then the highest tiers of power, storm cloud, acidic fog, and negative energy. So it looks like it's gotten rid of sting. That's pretty cool, I guess. So let's try to use it. Okay, never mind. Let's just abyss that thing. That was a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's see how this works. So it just summons Mephitic Clouds at this level, and you can increase your power to... you can increase your evocations, make it stronger. It's just like the regular rod. The only issue that I have is that now rather than being infinite, it really does depend on your evocation skill, which does make it significantly... sorry, it doesn't... Sorry, not evocation skill. It depends now on recharging scrolls, which makes it significantly worse because it's RNG based rather than actually useful. I think that they've completely pigeonholed evocations into a side pocket thing. You can actually no longer play like legit evocator, especially now that Nemlik's decks don't even scale off evocations. So it looks like that's exactly what evocations are. What the hell is that? Oh, this is the lightning rod. Okay. So it looks like the... What the fuck? Wait. Oh, so it's... Okay, does this recharge at all, or... Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, so it's like a... I get it now. That's stupid. So it's some kind of like inert thing. It's like a lamp of fire and fan of gales and stuff. That's kind of silly. You can use it 4 times before it goes inert. I don't know. I guess. I mean, I don't know why you didn't just make all the other rods like that, but whatever. Like, I don't like having things on the recharging slot just because it's like such a pain in the ass to use. It's very RNG reliant. You can't actually rely on ones too much. So you know, great, I guess. Why not? Anyway, whatever. We'll see how this goes. Scintillating ring, ice contams, deck plus strength plus useless. I don't really care about the residual contamination, whatever. If I get mutated, I get mutated. I can't do anything about it. So like, there's no point in like pretending that I care. Potion of cancellation. That doesn't actually purge, does it? Also, I lost my hat. Pretty sad about that. Did I just really quaff a freaking haste? God damn it. Alright, fine. Contaminate. Ah, great. Now my 16% more haste potions is now 1 from 2. Shit. Could have been 2.2, but that's not how crawl works. But at least we got 16% more haste potions. Hehexd. I still got 2. Well, now I have 1. Like, I really don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, let's add it by arbitrary number. That's really gonna help smooth out the game consistently. Feels good, man. And then I still don't have enough haste at all. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in every scenario where you're like, oh shit, I really need haste in this game, it's like, the only way you can get it is by getting a heal wounds, a haste wand. You're actually never gonna be like, oh, I'll just find some potions, because that's never gonna happen. Like, I don't even remember the last time I played a game, and I ended it with, like, a good surplus of haste potions. Usually, if I did, it's because I was accruing them for the entire game, didn't use them at all. And that's only because I had like a haste wand. So it's like, really? I don't think it's gonna be great, but whatever. Oh yeah, did they remove digging yet? No, that's still in the game for some reason. So I have to go all the way around. Can't disintegrate it either. Son of a bitch. Please just go. God damn it. Hurry up. Oh my god. Stop. Scumbags. I just want to get to the volcano thing, dude. You not. Alright, here we go. Fire. Burn. You guys are idiots. You just walk straight through that. Not the smartest bunch, but whatever. We'll see. How? Oh, this is Death Yak. Shit. Didn't plan for that. Don't worry, I got Mephitic Cloud though. Pretty good. Alright. Excellent. I'm gonna have to move somewhat quickly here, because otherwise I'm gonna get wrecked. I don't have any. Oh wait, no, I do have RF because I have that ring. Nice. Good job, me. Okay, come on. Let's just get here, please. Thank you. I know this isn't the like the volcano that burns everything, but I still don't like being here for too long. Just because the lava is like a pain in the ass to deal with, and sometimes it just randomly does things. Actually, none of this is useful. I just realized my plate armor is just significantly better than everything here. If I got like a shield, that'd be nice, but no such luck, I suppose. Shield's got too high. Whoops. That's fine though. Doesn't really matter. Pretty much all useless gear here. That's fine. Again, none of this is really relevant. I mean, when you get something like this, right, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this Lindworm just because it's a pain in the ass to fight. This looks like a slime bolt, yeah. There it is. We are corroded, whatever. It's not a big deal. Just back off. Those aren't particularly strong slimes, that's why I'm like, it doesn't matter if I'm corroded that much. If it was like an acid blob, I'd be paying a lot more attention to them. But these oozes can't even like deal damage to me at this point. They're like D1 enemies, and slimes are like barely a D5 enemy, so it's not too bad. Basic level 14, we're going to turn it off once that's 16. Armor's pretty good, everything's doing pretty decently. I suppose. Everything looks pretty solid, and going downstairs. Nice. This character is a lot different from from the other one, eh? This one actually like did stuff. I mean, the loot definitely did help, but really, even if I had like a regular Morningstar, this wouldn't be too much worse. I'd just be using Abyss more. Like, I didn't really get to show off the power of Lagonu as much this game, but that's fine. Realistically, like, it's not a big deal. But I do say that Lagonu is a very strong god. Like, her 3-pip, like, power spike is just completely off the charts. Because it pretty much kills everything in one shot, like, if you think about it. Ignore the XP thing, ignore everything, just don't worry about the piety cost. Just think about, like, what it actually does for you practically, and you'll realize that it's a really good ability. And it's possibly very undercosted, given how strong it is. At least in the early game. But I guess that's why it's in the early game, it's undercosted. It doesn't really work as well, particularly for if you were to use it like really late in the game. Like, I won't affect like a Juggernaut or anything, I don't think. It might, but I doubt it. This is a pain in the ass vault. The Dream Sheep make this significantly more annoying than it has to be. And the Boggarts are kind of like the old young Spriggan Druids, but you know, still don't like them. That guy just got the roll of his life. Roll the Death Yak pack with this stupid Shadow Creatures thing. I'm gonna go around the side and just neck him in the head. Oh, hit him, sorry. I just wasn't really paying attention to my wording. My bad. Aha. Anyway, whatever. We're almost done, pretty much. That's good. +3 Evening Star of the Coward. Pretty decent weapon. Protection from magic's pretty good, I guess. I think we'll take the, we'll put the poison, the magic power away. We don't really need that. Oh shit, I thought the butterfly was, the salamander side. I'm like, I should think about that. And then it moved, and I was like, oh, never mind. Alright, these are blink frogs. They don't really touch you through 31 AC though, so not a big deal. Obviously, a Demonspawn shouldn't have this much ease in like clearing early game, but it's actually not that much more difficult, so I suggest that you have a go. I think this is probably a better choice than Demonspawn Wanderer. I might have gone a bit too hard on the Wanderer. I think for Wanderer I'm actually gonna do Demigod, just because first of all it's a meme, and second of all you'll if you were doing your own like independent research, you'd actually like hear about it a lot because it's very meme-ish. But yeah, I might do that just because like it's supposed to emulate a beginner run anyway. So there's gonna be a couple of not so great combos that you put in because you hear it from other people. But like I'll probably do my best to like cover as many of the classic combos as I can. Like I said, Demonspawn Abyssal Knight's pretty classic. It's not bad classic though. Abyssal Knight I would say goes with Hillock, Demonspawn, and like maybe Kobold. Those three are like pretty good. There's a couple of other ones, but like they're basically the same thing. I like Draconian Abyssal Knight personally, but you know, Demonspawn's pretty easy, so I just decided to pick it, even though I've shown pretty crap performance. Maybe it's just bad RNG, maybe it's just bad luck, maybe it's bad skill, maybe it's just all combination of that, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you all.